So right here I am just tweezing out the hairs that I missed with the razor. The best way to tweeze your eyebrows out is to pull it out the way that the eyebrows grow so it doesn't hurt as much. Sometimes I do it any type of way just because I know my face, but if I was working on a client or just to make sure that it doesn't hurt you, I would pull it out, the hairs out, the natural way that the eyebrow grows. So here I'm just putting a little gloss on. You always want to keep your lips moisturized before you start the face, just so they don't get chapped and don't have dryness to them. Here is my Anastasia pomade dip brow in dark brown. I love this. And this is my eyebrow brush with the spoolie on the back. This is what I use to put my eyebrows on. I love it because it's very precise. You can always just use a eyebrow pencil that works just as good. So you want to start at the bottom first. Just getting that line at the bottom first of the eyebrow, and then you want to make your way to the top and then fill it in. So I'm gonna do that to both sides. So here I am filling in the top of my brow, just connecting the lines from the bottom and the top. And then now when I'm done, I'm just going to fill it in, make it look real nice and natural and smooth.
You can get a full tuition scholarship, and you'll graduate a leader and an officer in the U.S. Army. Army officers inspire strength in others. Click the banner to apply online for an Army ROTC 4-year high school scholarship. Visit goarmy.com/fallpandora to learn more. Paid for by the United States Army.
So right here, the best way to blend the beginning of your eyebrow, the front of your eyebrow, is to use the spoolie, just to give it a natural look. Well, at least that's what I do. This is the brush that I use to put my concealer on to lock my brows in. And we're going to go with the LA Girl Pro Conceal, the color Porcelain. And this is Ruby Kisses Concealer. It's a little darker just to blend everything together at the end so I don't look so white around my eyebrows. So right here I am just putting the concealer on, locking that in on both eyebrows, starting at the bottom first, and then slowly making my way up to the top, locking in that top brow as well. And here you see that's the bottom, and we're going to go ahead and lock in that other side as well. Now there's different ways you can hold your brush. I'm still actually picking up on different ways that's better for me. This video was actually recorded a while back, so in my later videos you'll see my new methods. And this is just locking in the top part of the brow on both sides, starting with this one first, and then we'll make our way over to the other side. And here we go, getting to that other side. Sometimes I get a little lit when I see that everything's coming together pretty nice. And that's both eyebrows locked in. So right here I'm just taking my NYX setting spray. I like to spray throughout the process just to keep my face moisturized and keep everything blending really well with the sponge. So right here, I'm just taking my sponge and blending everything well around my eyebrows. As you can see, there are a few harsh lines at the bar up under the eyebrow and right on top. So blending with the sponge helps that, makes everything blend real good. And after this, I'm gonna take a darker concealer and go on top of that just to make the color of that light concealer blend good with the foundation once I put the foundation on. So right here you can see the finishing look of the eyebrows, and I'm just taking my finger and just blending in any harsh lines that I might see, just to make sure everything looks pretty blended. That is the number one key to makeup application, is just to make sure everything's blended pretty good. This right here is just a corrector for my skin tone and my undertones. A peachy color is what fits me, just to even out my skin tone. As you can see, I do have dark circles underneath, and that is something that I still to this day, even though this was recorded a while back, I still to this day am trying to find something that really works for me under my eyes, because I've yet to find it. So if you guys know of anything, just leave comments below, let me know. But as of now, I use this product right here, Correcting Cover, and I also have other products that I use as well. So right here, I'm getting my palette out. Today, this look is going to be very basic. I'm just going to use a warm, neutral nude tone as my base color. And this is going to be the brush I'm going to use just to get that blended in really well on my eyes. After that, as you'll see later on in a few seconds, I'm going to use a pink color on my eyelid, just to bring just a little color into it, but not much. I just want this to be a very basic makeup application, eyeshadow application, and eyebrow application video, just so you guys just get a little look. Like I said, this was recorded a while back, so my upcoming videos will be a lot more detailed and a lot more insight on what I do and the things that I have been working on. So stay tuned. This is just me blending and blending and blending. Like I said, this is the key to makeup application. Blending is everything. It is everything. More blending, more blending, more blending. And another tip for you guys, wherever you place your brush first on your face, that's where most of the color is going to go. So you want to make sure wherever you want that color to be, that's where you place your brush. And again, I'm going in with my finger just to kind of blend out little things that I see that could be blended a little better. And there's the pink that I spoke of earlier, just to kind of bring it in just a little bit. And that's about it for the color. I didn't really want to do too much. So like I said, this is a basic tutorial. And this is just a clean brush. I'm going in just to blend those lines out between that pink and that base color, just to blend it all together. So right here, I'm just putting my concealer underneath my eyes, in between my forehead, everything in my T-zone, basically, and right there on my chin, just to get that concealed. And then I have my Dior Forever foundation, of course. And right now, I'm just gonna put on my foundation and just blend everything together nice and smooth. Blend, blend, and blend. So I'm just putting a little setting powder everywhere that I placed my concealer, just to lock everything in. And there's my NYX Finishing Matte Spray. As you can see in this video, I did not have good lighting, so I had to basically make it work. So what I was going to do with that Hoola bronzer is just bring out my cheekbones a bit by doing a slight contour. And when you do your bronzer, you do that concealed, that contour look, you want to always brush up. Always brush up. Circular motions, brushing up. More contouring, blending. And this is just a clean brush that I'm going in, just trying to blend my whole face together. Just trying to make sure there's no loose ends, harsh lines, anything like that. Just want to make sure everything's pretty much blended. And I'm spraying. So I'm just getting, that's my Smashbox and my Anastasia highlighter. So I'm just going to use a little bit of both and just put a little highlight right on my cheekbones, just to bring everything out. I will highlight, as you can see. You'll never have enough highlight. So these are lashes added on. This is pretty much my finished look. Let me know what you guys think. And that's it. Thank you guys for watching. This is my first video. Hope you guys subscribe and let me know what you guys want to see. Thanks.